Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Check this out, folks. Be prepared for anything, okay? Came out of a dream last night, a vision. You know, they call it dreams, but this is a whole nother realm when your body shuts down and your energy leaves, go to another dimension. Cell phones are going to go off. You ever remember a few years ago, it was an earthquake? No cell phone communication. I remember I couldn't call anyone. So be prepared to move without certain communications. Have a plan in place, a meeting spot, a bag filled with necessities, maybe that you travel with. You keep in your car at work so you can get to it real quick with essential supplies, a little bit of food, lots of water, flashlights, matches, lighters, just simple stuff. A knife, any type of weapon you feel as though you may need. And you see the supermarkets and grocery stores are empty. Okay? Do you think they gave you 2 to 3 years or 4 years of prepping shows that were on mainstream television for nothing? Understand that, folks. Have flashlights and candles on deck. Be prepared to communicate without phones. All that's going to go away. The ground's going to shake. It's going to be bad. And this is just a friendly reminder. You know? I'm just giving you the heads up. Been telling folks for years certain things. Now I got a lot of friends. Oh, Riz, you said this, you said that, bro. Listen. You've been told. That's it. Once the message gets to you, it's on you now. You own it. The responsibility lies on you. You know, this is not my home, folks. Understand that. This could never be my home. I know people talk like, oh, this is our home, this, that, and the third. No. You're in a place that you never saw a real picture of. You don't know where you are, so you act crazy and wild, thinking you only have one life to live. So you do it the way you're taught, stepping on people's necks, being vicious, you know, underhanded, cutthroat, slimy. So understand, if heaven is up and you're down here, you're a part of the fallen group too. Especially if you don't have your memories. You don't remember where you come from. You don't remember anything except this life. You know, you're just an extra or a role player in this giant game. Why do you think they always give you the symbolism in Hollywood of stars? You don't know where you are. My challenge stands. Find me a real picture of Earth that doesn't say artist reconception at the bottom or computer generation. And you got a friend for life. But I'm a heavy researcher. Can't find any real pictures of any Earth, any celestial bodies that they call Saturn, Mars, Jupiter. All these things are projections onto the glass dome firmament from undisclosed locations. So when you look through your telescope and it gives you the coordinates to look for certain things, that's pre-programmed. Okay, none of that stuff is real. They taught you that stuff when you were a child and you went into the Franklin Institute or whatever institute in your state, country, or town, and they showed you projections in the planetarium of the celestial bodies, the paganism. You know, people regurgitate stuff to me when they learn when they were a child. You're very silly if you're debating me with stuff you learned in elementary school, middle school, or even high school. If it's not from your own school of thought, your own real science and study, a person can tell you anything. And you just believe it. And then you regurgitate it like a parrot, a trained animal. Okay? Just be ready, people, for anything. This place is not your home. Okay? This is a freaking prison, a closed system. You're in an open air prison. The people that are locked up behind brick and mortar and bars are in a physical prison. Okay? But the biggest prison is the prison of your mind. You could be told anything and you just jump right to it. Like a good old slave. No free thinking at all. Grown folks thinking, oh, I'm this age, I'm 50, I'm 60. You think that gives you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding when you're still sagging your pants? You have facial tattoos. You're running around like a chicken with his head cut off. You're not intelligent. You don't have your own schools of thought. Nothing. You just do what you're told. A good programmed robot. Yeah. One more thing, folks. Understand, this is a true story. When I got this tattoo right here, okay, this is of the Aztec sun. All types of crazy things started to happen to me. So be careful when you put tattoos and things on your body. They're sigils. And most of the time, 99% of the time, folks, they're all demonic. Especially if your nature is demonic and satanic and you love this world, you love material. Just think about something. You go to work every day for paper that's colorful. And they're consistently changing the color of it to keep you more mesmerized by it. Paper, folks. All your energy for paper. That's backed by stupidity. Just think about that. You live at work more than you live at home. People have brand new homes and brand new cars and don't drive them. And don't live in the homes because you're living at work. You're living for paper that was made from nature. And the ink and all that stuff is just ink and paper and cotton. It's crazy. People lose their life over it every single day. That goes to show you that you don't live on Earth. This is not Earth. You don't know where you are. You are lost. And that's why I'm down here trying to show people and wake people up and let them know. But once you're told, it's on you. You know, you can come back to this open air prison and keep saying this is your home, where everything is recycled. This place is a gigantic toilet, a gigantic recycling plant. All the dead people, they're all on the earth, contaminating the land. Think about that, folks. A bunch of toxic people buried in a toxic place. It's only spots in this place that look beautiful. They call them tropical islands or vacation places. You go 5-6 miles outside of that, it's all slums. In every vacation place you go to. Okay, you come to Philadelphia and stay in Center City. You think, oh man, Philadelphia is nice. Go 10 to 20 blocks outside of that and see what happened to you. Then you realize where you are and why people think homicide is acceptable and it's something that's supposed to happen. But nature doesn't do it. Nature follows an order, a chain. Okay, they just don't go around like killing things homicidal, maniac style. No, they can't go out and go to a market and prepare their food. They're animals. So they go out and kill their food and eat it. They don't store it up, stack 50 zebras over here for later. No, folks. Understand where you are. You're already in hell. And your main goal is to rise up. The heavens are considered the skies. They always say heaven is up. You go to any funeral, they're telling you this person's going home. This is their home going, meaning going back to heaven. But if you're caught in the loop of the matrix of the grid, the frequency fence, you'll recycle back right down to hell, saying, oh, I had something to finish. I died too early and I didn't get a chance to go to the Bahamas. I didn't get a chance to go to Mexico. I didn't get a chance to buy a fourth home. Really? You think that's what you're here to do? Work for paper and stack material stuff that come from the woods and the forest? Sheetrock, nails, metals, man-made stuff? You kill yourself 30, 40 years and retire to death? Wake up, people. Wake up. You better tell folks to get to my channel. I've been telling folks for years. Now it's here, and I got all these friends texting me and calling me, you know, saying, Riz, oh, you said this. I told people the NBA and all these games are going to stop. All these systems are going to fall. And I pray that they never go back up. Who needs it? Okay? People hunting each other down in the middle of the night, killing each other for paper and material things. That's demons. Why do you think most of the crime happens at night? The demons come out in the dark. The darkness is alive. Opioid epidemic. Bunch of zombies running around. That's worse than crack. Understand that. The physical addiction from opioids or heroin is a demon within itself, unleashed onto the people in hell. So you could be even more demonic. Everything here points to hell. The Devil's Triangle, the Devil's Bluff, the Duke Blue Devils, the Drexel Dragons. Everything is Devil Dragon down here. Don't fake it. Everybody's throwing up horns, 666s. You never see me use hand symbols. I don't need to, because I'm solo. I'm here alone. Understand that? And I got a twin, but I'm a sole individual. Okay? I ride dolo. Okay? I'm not with no group, no organization, no religion, none of that. All that's man-made. If you go to church, you're worshiping the devil, and you don't even know it. If you go into a masjid, you're worshiping the devil, and you don't even know it. Okay? Any religion you're in, you're worshiping Satan, and you don't even know it. I'm here to tell you, believe me or not, all churches are founded by one group. Okay? And they all worship the same God. Look at the Dose bottle of alcohol. It has a double cross on it, the cross of the Baphomet. It's in plain sight, but it's a bunch of dummies running around out here. Yeah, better wake up. I don't sugarcoat it. I see grown folks walking around looking like children, acting like children. You know? Nature is more in tune than so-called people. Understand that. That's why they always want to save animals, and they'll leave homeless people on the street, because people aren't worth anything, especially when they're at their lowest state. You can't even trust them. You could bring a dog in and feed them and bathe them, be your best friend. You invite a human into your house and try to help them and clean them up and feed them. As soon as you go to sleep, knife in the back, whether proverbial or literally. Peace, love, and light. You folks better wake up, okay? Be prepared for anything. This is not about anything. It's nothing. This is how it's supposed to be. Hopefully all this stuff will collapse. And then you'll see where you truly are. And you'll wake up. And my challenge stands. Find me a real picture of Earth that doesn't say CGI or computer generation or artist reconception. You'll never find it. Okay? You'll just keep finding different pictures of the Earth that changed over the years. You're under a spell and you don't even know it. A lot of you are with this system or this game. So I don't expect you to do anything but what you've been doing. But for those that have a light inside of them, this is for you. Peace.